We've all heard things like add more color to your life, live a colorful life, color outside the lines. Hinduism even has a festival of colors. We appreciate the existence of colors in the world, but what we don't appreciate is our ability to actually see those colors. While this may not be of much significance to most of us, there are around 300 million people worldwide suffering from color blindness. Color blindness does not mean being blind to colors. It is a misnomer. Color blindness or color deficiency is the inability to see colors in a normal way or the inability to distinguish between certain colors. Did you know there are different types of color blindness? How do colorblind people view the world as? Does it limit activities in life? We'll be addressing all the questions in this video. Colors correspond to different wavelengths of light. There are two types of cells in the retina of our eyes called rods and cones, which have pigments that can perceive light. Cones control color vision. There are three types of cones with many kinds of pigments which perceive different wavelengths of light. There's only one kind of pigments in the rods which help us to see at night. What causes color blindness? Color blindness runs in families. The defective gene is passed down to the children. This means that the cones may be less sensitive to light or pigments can be missing. Being an X-linked recessive disease, it is far more common in men than in women. 1 in every 12 men suffer from color blindness, whereas 1 in 200 women have color blindness. It can be acquired in life due to damage to the eye, damage to the optic nerve or the brain, or due to cataract. Ishihara plates are used for testing, but they aren't completely accurate. RGB anemaloscope is the most accurate color blindness test instrument. Types of color blindness: red-green color blindness, blue-yellow color blindness, and complete color blindness. Red-green color blindness is the most common type, of which deuteranomaly is the most common. People see more red and less green. In tritonomaly, people see more green and less red. Protanopia and deuteranopia is the inability to tell the difference between red and green completely. Blue-yellow color blindness is of two types. In tritonomaly, it is difficult to tell the difference between blue and green and between yellow and red. Tritonopia is the inability to distinguish between blue and green, purple and red, and yellow and pink. Complete color blindness or monochromacy is uncommon. People who suffer from it are more sensitive to light. How does color blindness affect life? Most people can adjust and perform everyday activities without problems. However, simple things like driving can be a problem because of not being able to distinguish traffic lights. Tasks like choosing colors for clothes while dressing up or cooking can be somewhat frustrating too. It is difficult to tell how ripe a fruit or vegetable is or when the cooking is done. There are various jobs that people who are colorblind cannot apply to depending on the laws of their countries, like electrician, air pilot, chef, police officer, graphic or web designer, or doctor. While there is no cure for color blindness, there do exist glasses and lenses which can increase perception of certain hues. There are apps where you can take pictures and they tell you which colors there are in the picture. A new UC Davis study states that long-term usage of color notch filters increases chromatic response in color animals, whereas no such effects are observed in normal trichomats. This effect was observed when tested without the filters, demonstrating an adaptive visual response. Are there advantages of being colorblind? University of Edinburgh discovered that people with red-green color blindness are better at seeing camouflage. They can better detect patterns. Well, I'd like to end the video with a message. If you come to know someone is colorblind, never ask them, "What color is this?" Thank you for watching and do subscribe to the channel.